Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Tekkit Classic Reborn. I noticed something down here a second ago. Is that just lighting issues? Ah, it is. Okay, I thought it was an oil. I thought it would be quite useful. And yes, as you can see, we have two waypoints now. We have our home waypoint, which is about 750 meters away, and this plains one over here. Now, at the end of the last episode, I said I would have a look for an area that I could maybe settle down in, and I have decided upon this area. I have done a lot of work in it, which is useful, which is easy considering we've got a dark matter pickaxe. Speaking of which, the textures for this stuff have seemed to change. So I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, they've changed back to, I think they're looking more similar to how they did in Equivalent Exchange 2 rather than they did in Project E, and which is kind of a sad thing because I liked the textures that are happening with that. I don't know if there's any way I can try and change them back, but yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I have sorted myself out here. This is a massive pit that I have dug down to basically bedrock, so that I can house all these energy collectors in them, so that I can pillar them up and up and up and up and up. But yeah, basically this one is producing a lot, as you can see, and at a fairly fast rate as well. They are all Mark 3s as well, that's the thing. And this one is slowly but surely generating in the background as well as having this thing, which created an Eternius fuel for us a second ago. And speaking of which, I'm actually going to go and drop a coal in here, just so we, you know, get it up to a Mobius block. And once that gets to, I think, 56,000 on here, it will turn into an Eternius fuel block. And yeah, that's 9 Eternius fuel, which is really useful, especially if we want to make dark matter or anything like that, or red matter. Because Eternius fuel is a part of that, obviously, to make dark matter and to make red matter. So that's ever so useful there. I've also set up this thing. This entire bit can basically be ignored. That was due to some testing. I can actually just get rid of this because it has no use anymore. I was trying to loop it. I was trying to like do a loop back, but this is too slow for it, and because Billcroft pipes it like clogs up and it's a bit of a pain. But yeah, basically what's happening here is there is a stack of blaze rods that gets placed into here. It will macerate slowly but surely into 5, and it will go in here and create more blaze rods. This is being powered so far by my bat box, which is being powered by my solar panel, and also a generator, which I placed a block of Mobius fuel in because I wanted to check if it worked, and it seems to be, wanting to hold out pretty. What was that? Oh, right. I was wondering what that red text was. But yeah, it seems to generate a lot of power, so that is good. We can only sleep at night. Let's just wait for that to happen. And I've actually realized something very useful we can do with the Philosopher's Stone recently, which I will show you once I can get to sleep. I should probably turn that off. It's kind of a bit crazy. But yeah, basically, I should probably learn what the exact time on the clock up here the clock up here is for me being able to sleep. But yeah, basically I used the Philosopher's Stone, and as I did with getting the blaze and also the chicken, I can turn like passive and aggressive mobs into other passive / aggressive mobs depending on what they are. So I can turn that into a sheep, a bat, I also think, yeah, mushroom, sheep, villager, and I actually think my volume is off, potentially. Sound, nope, it is okay. But yeah, this, I can trade with these villagers, and I can technically just cycle through them instantly, because, or not instantly, but infinitely, because I can just do this again, and just wait until I get a villager, or a bat, and then it doesn't work. Come on, Ocelot, get back here, get back here. You have to kind of aim. There we go. But yeah, you get the idea. Let me just turn that into a sheep so he doesn't die. But yeah, that was really useful, especially for ink sacs, which was a lot more useful than trying to get him in here. Even though they are spawning in here, I don't think they were when I was trying to look for some. But yeah, ink sacs and feathers, or at least obtaining the first ones, because, as I said, villagers are a thing that we can get. And by coming in here, I also realized I am on peaceful, because I just remembered that because I was on my other world. But yeah, basically I have a villager in here. This villager is a librarian. And librarians you normally think are good for paper trades, which I have been doing, because paper trades are only, or paper is only 32 EMC. However, I realized more efficiently as a written book. It takes a bit more work to do, but a book and quill is only 224 rather than the 960 that is, or 928 that is required for this trade. So I literally just have to create a load of written books, which the only unfortunate thing about is the fact that you can't generate written books. But yeah, these can create emeralds then, which are always useful. And I'll sort this guy out in a second. I'll refresh his trades later. But yeah, basically emeralds are, you know, 16,000 EMC, which is really, really, really useful. I mean, we can. First off, I'm gonna save some up so I can trade with the guy to get a. I'm hoping for like a 1 emerald for a glass trade or something like that. So we can refresh his trades a lot easier, because this is 1.7 trading, not 1.8, luckily. Well, even so, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, now we're just doing that. But yeah, this is, as I said, generating down here, and I think the plan for today is most likely. I do have my food. I can see it for a bit. Oh yeah, I've also got this thing. This is generating the diamond pickaxes. They're going through a hopper, and they go into here. And obviously, the usefulness of this is the fact that we can just drop that into there and come back up, and then, you know, do that. But in the future, that's not really going to be something we do, considering we're going to have multiple collectors working at the same time. Right, there we go. It is a bit further to go now, which is the only problem I see with this. But it's something I can deal with. You know, it's not too much of a pain to have to deal with. Especially considering we don't take 4 damage. If we did, it would be a lot more annoying, because I'd have to get some sort of safe way of getting down here, or put water or ladders there, and you know, have to worry a bit more than I currently do. But yeah, basically we're going to do this, and hopefully the hope is that we are going to have enough what am I trying to say? Enough EMC worth to get a upgrade our tools and get to some. I just also realized I haven't transferred the nether portal over. That may be a problem. But yeah, I think we can, if we upgrade our maybe our sword with some red matter, potentially. So drop down here, get some a better sword, and maybe some better armor. Also, they have changed the armor textures back to, I think, what was the old one. But yeah, actually, I'm not sure how much we need for nope. U 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, okay, so it's exactly the same as normal. Get 1 diamond out, and just generate as many of these as we can. I think it's about basically like a stack for 1. As you can see, a stack is 524,288. This is, one of them is 466. So just under a stack will create a red matter, and then we do also have the extras of what this is creating on its own, and we could probably also take from here as well. For this. So 24, 25, 26, 26, 27 we need. 27 is how much we need for this to work. So, thinking, what do I have that is a load of EMC? Well, I don't actually have that much. I think I might just have to wait. Either that, or I'm just gonna have to go to the top of here, wait for these pickaxes to sort themselves out, and then I'll drop in there. But what I'm actually gonna do, I'll stop recording now. Wait until I have 27, as I said. Well, actually, I only need 26 because I've got this spare one here. But yeah, get until I get 26, and then we're gonna upgrade our armor and also upgrade our sword to a red matter sword, and then we will be able to hopefully one-shot kill stuff. And then I have a plan after that. So I'm gonna see how long it takes. Hopefully it shouldn't take long, since these pickaxes are repairing right now, and it's also generating on its own anyway. But yeah, I'm going to just wait for that to do its thing, and I'll see you then. Alright, we are back after about 20 minutes, and we finally have enough of this stuff, basically. So let's just create a red metal sword, upgrade that fully, and also include this stuff. So what we want to do is that, then, oh, that's a compass, that, that, and I think it's just that, but I can't remember which way it goes. There, and there we go. So now we've got our red matter stuff, so hopefully shouldn't take too much damage from anything now, in essence, basically, because everything didn't damage us before, but now it should damage us even less. So yeah, that's going to be a fun thing. But yes, what we are doing is we are going back. Let me just bring this over. We are going back to the area that we first called home, so this area here, and we are going to go through the nether portal because, well, actually, it'll probably be better just to make another portal, in all honesty, because I have the obsidian, and I have the flint, and I have the iron, but I don't have a void ring. Void rings, I don't even know if void ring is in this thing yet. I just pressed over accident. Void, no, it's not. It doesn't exist. The void ring does not exist, which is a pain because I wish it existed because it would make everything so much quicker. Come on, load in. We also need to make a world anchor as well. I think we have one ender pearl somewhere. Yeah, or two ender pearls, so we should, in that way, we would be fine for that. Yeah, iron and obsidian. Let's create the portal, I don't know, here. 2, 3, 1, 2. That was an enderman? Was that? Not sure. Actually, I don't know how much we damage enderman. That's the thing, I don't know. So flint and steel. And I'll also bring the obsidian on the other side, just in case anything happens. Actually, I was going to say nothing can really happen to the obsidian, because obsidian, I think, is pretty invulnerable from pretty much everything. Apparently I can't fly. That's a problem. Why can I not fly? Alright, let's just go back through. Yeah, I know how to do that. I'll have to destroy this portal when I come out. Okay, so apparently I can't fly, which is a bit of a worry. Because kind of the whole point of me coming here was due to the fact that I could fly. Right, go away. Because the plan was to come over here and look for actually I wonder, I don't take full damage, I don't think, still, but yeah, I can't fly, which is a bit of a pain. It might be something in the config that I have to sort out there, but yeah, the hope was to come around here and find a fortress, because if we did that, we could get wither skulls. Okay, so I don't take full damage, which is good. I just can't fly, which is not good. And we have soul sand. Hurry up. This might take a while, I'm thinking. Hopefully not. We could also pick up some nether ores while we're here. But I think it'll aggro these zombies because it's not silk touch. Pretty sure. What I'll do is I will quickly have a look around the area. I suppose now's the real time to check if full damage works. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly check around the area, try and find a fortress if I can for a bit, and if I find one, we're gonna see if we can kill any wither skeletons. But yeah, I'll see if I find one. Okay, so I had a bit of trouble finding one. Whilst we can't fly in the nether, I think it's going to be pretty difficult to actually find a another fortress, you know, just generally, because by doing so, by not being able to fly, we limit the area we can freely roam. So I'm going to have to either look in the configs or maybe get a jetpack, I think, from Industrial Craft, in order to actually achieve flight in the nether. But that's going to have to come for another episode, I think. For now, I'm actually thinking about... Well, first off, we need to move a stack of these. But I was thinking about Project E, as usual, since we want to advance as fast as we can through this thing first, so we can even quicker advance through the rest of the stuff. So I was having a look through here, and I realized there's an energy condenser Mark II, and I'm not sure the difference, but you can see the difference in EMC. There is quite a lot of blocks that go into it. 4 dark matter blocks and 4 red matter blocks, which is we just need 4 dark matter and 4 red matter. But yeah, I kind of wanted to have a look at what we can get from this, since it seems to be quite intriguing. For now, we will be able to easily get the dark matter, if I can find it. We only need 4, which basically means we need the 4 stacks of diamonds for the red matter. But for this, it's a bit easier to obtain. So there you go. That's 4 of those, plus a spare. And yeah, I've been placing these into here, by the way, just to get some extra materials in the background whilst it's generating. I do need to make another antimatter relay, because that's supposed to be a charging station for my items. But obviously that's not happening yet. But yeah, we need to create 4 of these. A block that matters. The best name for an achievement ever. But yeah, basically we need dark matter blocks, and we also need red matter blocks. We can also make a red matter furnace and dark matter furnace, but that's going to come for later. Red matter block is, I think, something that's going to take a bit longer. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Right. Well, we can still try and get some items. I wonder if do we have our black hole band? Yes, we do. So what we can try and do... Yeah, they're going to be thrown down here now in abundance. So the more we throw in here, they'll just come back to us, and we can just get rid of all the ones that are even partially repaired, and let the rest of it, the condenser that's there now, the alchemical chest that can just repair all the new ones. So yeah, just need about 4 stacks, and that's hopefully going to be enough, or it should be enough, to get items. I have some more diamonds in here, which is good. I also have a few bits of lapis. Lapis is quite an expensive thing. So we can get that in there. Have a look in here. See if we have any of these. Yes, we do. And I don't even know what that does. But actually, no. It's probably best for us to keep that out for now. Maybe just get these coal blocks and stuff. So I think, right, so in the time that we're going to get the red matter, hopefully we should generate about enough, because as I said, it's just less than a stack per one. We need 4, and we've got about 4 stacks, so in essence, that should be enough. Hopefully. See, it goes to about 10 before it actually creates one. So this should be about, I don't know. I'm not sure how to work it out completely, but we should, from that, have enough. And what we're actually going to have to do, red and shiny. And what we're probably going to do is just create it in here with this one, make it easier. So what we need to do is just red matter blocks here, dark matter blocks there, and an energy connector Mark II. And we can also take the black hole band off. Throw that in there, and I don't know what the difference is. Okay, so seemingly the difference here is the fact that, let's say we want to create red matter. It will be created in here, and we can maybe, this is where we throw in items to be generated, it looks like. So, I don't think massive... oh, it looks like you can't also place those in, I just noticed as well. So yeah, you can't place them in there. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's faster or anything, but that's quite intriguing. Anyway, we have some more diamonds in here. Either way, we'll just leave that generating. I'm probably going to create a world anchor, as I said, at some point, and set this up on the server. Just running in the background, make it a bit easier. Generate as much stuff as I can. This should all be sorting itself out. I want to see if there's any sort of filtering, like durability filtering system that we can filter out diamond pickaxes at full repair and throw those into another chest, or even just pipe them into the condenser here, just to make our lives a bit easier and a bit more automated, considering that creates them at 15 EMC, and I've thrown, I think, 2 diamonds into the top condenser here. I've thrown like 2 diamonds into here, so that's generating for a while. And if we can get them, when they're fully repaired, come out of this chest and go into this down here, that'll be even quicker. I actually think we've, in theory, lost spaces, which is kind of a pain, I've noticed. So I may revert back. I can get, obviously, due to it being equivalent exchange, I can actually get my items back by setting up a condenser in there. And I can actually get a couple of condensers back, because as we saw, the difference is in EMC is quite a lot. What's that chest? Metals chest. Condensers, metals. Oh, we might have to sort that out sometime. That'll be quite good to look at. But yeah, I think that is not pretty much all, but a fair amount of what we're going to do today. What I'll first do is just get a stack of coal. And I'll throw it into this Mark III down here, just so we can generate more items. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm going to end off. Okay, so I had an interruption at the time. I actually had to go as I was trying to record that, which was kind of annoying. I actually had to leave. But yeah, I'm back. Probably about 8-9 hours later, finally finishing this off. And in that time, I've actually learnt something about this thing, the Energy Collector Mark II. Now, I thought, it was just, it's kind of sectioned off a bit better and stuff like that, but I've actually learned something about it. So if we take all these diamonds out, and we put a dark matter, or a red matter in here, it's going to slowly be creating stuff. Now, normally, if we were to, for example, do it in here, put the red matter in here. And let's take 20 diamonds. So we drop them in here. They slowly take the EMC out. Let's get our 20 diamonds back. And not throw them all on the ground. But I actually found, if you have it in here and you simply just throw these diamonds in here, it just instantly takes them, which is pretty cool, I think. You don't have to worry about it taking forever, which is pretty useful, I think. You know, bit more of an instant thing rather than a having to wait for ages. But yeah, that's a. There's a cave somewhere around here. I have that is up here. Not sure. I'm gonna have to have a look for that. We are actually gonna have to take these walls out anyway because I'm planning to replace them with some other stuff. But I've actually got to get a system for the. I'm not sure if the old filter system works with the condenser Mark IIs or even these condensers normally. So I'll actually have to test that out. It would help if we had deep storage units, but we don't, which is a kind of a pain. But we're just gonna have to fill a load of chests, and if that fills up, then the filters will fill up, and then because we should be using pneumatic tubes, then I think redstone tubes exist. Tube, is it restriction tube, mag tube? It might not exist, but we might just have to set up timers individually if that is so. Or actually one timer set up to a load of redstone, that shouldn't be too hard to configure considering red alloy. But yes, I'm going to end off now. The Tekkit episodes are kind of being a bit shorter because I don't want to sort of rush ahead with it. I probably could do a bit more per episode if I planned it out a bit better. I'm really bad at planning. But yeah, they're kind of, I noticed they're being a lot shorter than the other, like the Communicraft and the Business Elite are about 40 minutes or like 50 minutes long, where these are being about 26 minutes, or I think the last one was 24 minutes or 23 minutes. So yeah, that hopefully will change in the future. I just don't want to rush too far ahead with everything that is happening, especially I spent a lot of time off camera mainly, that's another thing as well. But yes, anyway guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on Wednesday with some Business Elite Plus, and yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.